Hey everyone, the reason you are not getting a job is not because you are not capable, but because you are looking in the wrong direction. आइए आपको एक मैं कहानी सुनाता हूँ अमान की. Aman had just completed his 12th and like thousands of other students, he had a dream. He wanted a decent career, a respectable job and financially independent life. लेकिन एक छोटी सी प्रॉब्लम थी. He had no idea what career to choose and this is where his real struggle began. उसके पेरेंट्स हमेशा उसे पूछते थे, बेटा आगे क्या करना चाहते हो? What do you want to do after your 12th? अमान के पास इस सवाल का कोई जवाब नहीं था. His friends were choosing different paths. कोई इंजीनियरिंग की तैयारी कर रहा था, किसी को डॉक्टर बनना था, someone else was doing BCom और कोई और सरकारी नौकरी के लिए तैयारी कर रहा था. And Aman, he was simply confused. He searched on Google, he watched YouTube videos, he spoke to friends. Everywhere he heard the same advice. अरे भाई पहले graduation तो कर लो. So Aman joined a regular degree course. He thought, okay, let me do the graduation. After 3 years, I will have a degree and I will get a job. But life does not work exactly that way. 3 साल निकल गए. अमान ने अपनी graduation पूरी कर ली. And then came the question he has been avoiding. Now what? What next? He started applying for jobs, one application, then another, then another. Some companies wanted experience, others wanted specialized skills. Some offered salaries that barely covered his traveling expenses. And slowly, Aman started to get frustrated. वो सोचने लगा, maybe I'm not good enough. एक दिन शाम को वह sitting with his father. His dad asked, so बेटा, how's the job search going on? अमान चुप बैठा रहा. थोड़े समय के लिए चुप रहा. Then he said, Papa, I don't know what I am doing with my life. His father kept quiet. And after some time he asked him one question. बेटा, क्या तुमने सारे ऑप्शंस को एक्सप्लोर कर लिए हैं? अमान ने जवाब दिया, पापा आई एम अप्लाइंग एवरीवेयर. हिज डैड सेड, अप्लाइंग एवरीवेयर इज नॉट द सेम एज एक्सप्लोरिंग योर ऑप्शंस. एंड दैट सेंटेंस चेंज्ड द कन्वर्सेशन. अगले दिन अमान डिसाइडेड टू स्टॉप आस्किंग व्हिच जॉब कैन आई गेट. उसने क्या किया? He started exploring which industry is growing, where can I learn a practical skill and build a career. And that is when he discovered something he had never seriously considered before, and that was allied healthcare. He knew about doctors. उसे पता था कि डॉक्टर्स होते हैं, नर्सेस होती हैं, हॉस्पिटल्स होते हैं, लेकिन उसको इस बात का पता नहीं था कि there's a huge ecosystem of professionals who work alongside doctors and nurses. उसने रिसर्च करना शुरू किया. वहां पे उसको बहुत सारे करियर्स मिले. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मेडिकल लेबोरेटरी टेक्नोलॉजी, डायलिसिस टेक्नोलॉजी, ऑपरेशन थिएटर टेक्नोलॉजी, कार्डियक केयर टेक्नोलॉजी, रेडियोलॉजी एंड इमेजिंग, इमरजेंसी एंड क्रिटिकल केयर, फिजियोथेरेपी रिलेटेड सपोर्ट रोल्स, हॉस्पिटल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन एंड हेल्थ केयर सपोर्ट सर्विसेज. एंड सडनली अमान रियलाइज समथिंग. उसने रियलाइज किया कि जो हॉस्पिटल है, इट डज नॉट रन ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ डॉक्टर्स. बिहाइंड एवरी डायग्नोसिस, behind every treatment and procedure, there is a large team of trained healthcare professionals. So Aman did not immediately jump into the first course he found. He started asking the right questions. उसने research करना शुरू किया. He started researching, is the course recognized? What practical training is provided? Is there hospital exposure? What are the career opportunities after completion? What is the actual starting salary in my area? Can I pursue higher education later? इन सभी सवालों के रिसर्च करने के बाद he spoke to healthcare professionals. He visited institutes. He spoke to students already working in hospitals. Finally, उसने choose किया एक allied healthcare program that matched his aptitude and interest. So for the first time in years, Aman was not simply studying for an examination. He was learning a practical skill connected to an actual profession. He spent time in classrooms. He learned laboratory procedures. He gained practical exposure. He started understanding how hospital actually functions. And slowly something changed. Aman confident होना शुरू हो गया. Not because someone promised him a high salary, but because he finally had a direction. Training पूरी करने के बाद Aman began applying for jobs in hospitals and diagnostic centers. This time his resume was different. It did not simply say graduate looking for a job. It said trained healthcare professional with practical exposure. And finally he got his first job. It was a decent salary, not a huge salary. It was not a glamorous job, but it was something much more important. It was his first step into a career, and with experience he could explore better opportunities. So then one day came home, then the father asked him again, बेटा अब आगे क्या करना है? Aman had an answer. उसने कहा, पापा अब मुझे पता है क्या करना है. सो अमान स्टोरी टीचेज अस समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. 12th के बाद काफी स्टूडेंट सिंपली क्राउड को फॉलो करते हैं. कोई बीकॉम करता है, कोई बीए करता है, कोई बीएससी करता है. Everyone is preparing for government exams. So I will also prepare for it. Everybody wants to become engineer, so I will also become engineer. But your career is not a popularity contest. Your career has to fit you, your interests, your abilities, your financial circumstances, and the time you can invest. Einstein ने एक चीज कहा था, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Aman was doing exactly that. वो repeatedly apply कर रहा था jobs के लिए without asking whether he had the right skills. Kept looking for a job, but what he really needed was a career pathway. The moment he changed his question, his direction changed. So instead of asking where can I get a job, he started asking what skills can I learn that can create opportunities for me, and that changed everything. So students, if you have just completed 12th and you're confused about your future, don't panic. Don't assume that there's only one definition of success. You don't necessarily have to become a doctor, engineer or government officer to build a respectable career. काफी emerging और specialized field है जो कि आज के डेट में उभर के सामने आ रहे हैं, और उनमें सबसे important है allied healthcare is one area which is worth exploring. So don't choose a course simply because somebody tells you. Do your research, check the institution, check the course, understand the practical training, talk to people working in that field, and most importantly, choose a skill, not just a certificate. Maybe आप भी अमान की तरह हो, maybe आपने 12th complete किया है, maybe your friends already seem to know what they're doing, maybe your parents are asking you आगे क्या करना चाहते हो. Being confused at 18 is not failure. Explore, research, learn, try something different. Because sometimes your problem is not what you don't have a future. Your problem is that you haven't discovered your path yet. So don't just ask what degree should I get, ask what skills I can build that can help me build a career. So students, stay tuned. अगले वीडियो में मैं बात करूंगा आपसे about career in medical laboratory technology, और उसके बाद एक के बाद every week I'm going to discuss with you one topic, one particular area where you can find good and respectable job जो कि काफी trending है. So stay tuned for the next week. And उसके बाद हम बात करेंगे साइबर सिक्योरिटी के बारे में. And अकॉर्डिंग इसी प्रकार से I have listed down 10 particular areas wherein you can consider finding a job and the required skills for that. So stay tuned. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. If you find value in this video, please hit the like button. And any comments, you can ask me in the comment box. And अगर अभी तक आपने चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया, then please do it. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.